is that you won. You push yourself to your purpose, you persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle, you careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols, stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back, them busters run. Don't end up doing long time, cause busters sung. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past, and these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Cause death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living, the strong and unforgiving. No nonsense, the driven, each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit, I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the crowd goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the crowd show up, when the crowd come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the crowd back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
I ain't for the drama, you ain't got no beef, and I ain't got no time, cause I don't get no sleep, and I don't need help, only I can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak. See, the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek, but I walk this planet for the things that I seek. I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink, create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think, blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync, my instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink, keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink, till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak, back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing, still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing, my mind's still moving towards the peace I'm chasing, tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the crowd goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the crowd show up, when the crowd come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the crowd back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul, and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes, but the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, baby, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake, other shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that her grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the crowd goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the crowd show up, when the crowd come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the crowd back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
When it's hard to see the road in the distance, when the only thing you know is you're distant. When it's hard to hold your soul when you lift it, when you're broken and you can't leave your kids shit. When you try, but your eyes tell lies. Your smiles are disguised. No one knows you dying inside. When it hurts to feel, when you're bothered by the world, it's real. When you're staring at that bottle of pills, the bottom of that bottle of swill, the wrong end of that cold black steel, the great unknown. When everywhere but here's like home. You a man now, but don't feel grown. Pushed through existence. Current comfort zone is indifference. So uncomfortable in your skinness, hurting everybody you live with. When you're feeling like it's time you should end this, know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Just know that you're loved. 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 Know that you're needed. Know that you're necessary. You just depleted. You can be legendary. You not beneath it. You can get over. We can ride in and thieve it. Soak up a sunrise. Stare at a blue sky. Feel something brand new. Realize with new eyes. Uncover new truths. Find where the pain lies. Live like you're lightning. Cut through the gray skies. I know life is frightening. You can't help but ask why. Life doesn't like me. It's passing me right by. The future just fights me. And much rather I die than have to enlighten me and show me how I'd rise if given a chance. Some love in advance, a bit of compassion, some luck with romance. But why does it matter? Will is what does. You have the will to survive, so know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Just know that you're loved. 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 Salute, salute, salutes. We are back. Shy Ill Reacts number 29, and I am your host, Shy Ill. Thank you all for joining me. We are back at it like bad habits. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. We ain't here for a long time. We're here for a good time. Salutes to y'all for coming back. Shout out to the usual suspects in the building. Jonathan Pantoja, 323G, 030 North. Salutes to y'all, DJ 20. Salutes to you, sir. Yael, salutes. Old Soul, salutes per usual, my brother. We are back, people. We are back again. Not here for a long time, but here for a good time, all right? Still got an audition to get through tonight, so we're going to try to fly through this best as we can. Again, for the housekeeping, we got the text-to-speech function in the description. The links are in, and you could put your donation right there up on the screen, and it'll look and sound something like this. Let's replay Old Soul, the first inaugural dono of the Power Chat era. Here we go.
Old Soul donated $20. Salutes CHIL, salutes chat. Congrats on the 6,000 subs, homie. Keep on grinding.
6,000 subs. Salutes to you, Old Soul. Appreciate you guys for being here again. So we got that. We got the super chat, super thanks, all that good stuff. If the super thanks doesn't work for some reason, YouTube was not letting me edit the features over here. So I don't know if the super thanks will work, but if you give it a shot and it doesn't work, let me know. If not, just hit the other link, hit the TTS link. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's get through it. We are going to finish up what we started earlier. Again, make sure you visit the Ill Shop. I will drop links in the chat, so you guys can go check out the Ill Shop and all of the other goodies that we got as far as playlists and playlists and, different content. I have put together a couple new playlists. Got a couple playlists that are dedicated just to the exclusive content that we have with the Flores Twins on this channel. That way people can find those things there, because those are answers that they're not going to get nowhere else. Not the way we did. Look, man, I got something on my shirt. Jonathan Pantoja says, salute Sha Ill, which of the two does the funny voices like in the sneaker battle? I think when you're doing the donation, that might be Power Chat, but either one, whichever one, just make sure when you click, you could if you see a spot that tells you which voice you could put it in, if it says Matt or a chick or whatever, maybe right there. I know there's like a Homer Simpson voice and stuff like that. And if it's not there, let me know. I'll look into it and make sure that the goofy voice is in there for next time. All right? We are at 6,059 subscribers, so salutes to y'all. All right, we're creeping our way up to 10,000. A little white piece of that graph up there is getting that progress bar is getting a little shorter and shorter. So, salute. Again, here's the Ill Shop link. I'm gonna drop it in the description. Y'all can check out our merch in there. Paste. Wow. I also drop the Discord in here. Boom. I tried doing the Yoda. Did it work? It didn't work? What happened? What happened to Yoda? Yoda will probably be a confusing ass message, boy. He's saying shit backwards. Right, here's the Cartel Wives link. Let's get all this in here early. And we're going to go through the evidence in that paperwork. Again, I want to go through everybody's paperwork. Animal's paperwork. I want to go through Vicente's paperwork. I want to go through all of it. Everything we can find. Anything we can find. It didn't work, huh? I'll look into it. I appreciate you, though. I don't understand why it wouldn't work. They tweaking. Why you give me a Yoda voice if the Yoda voice ain't going to work? Salutes Mr. Eddie Jimenez on the check-in. Salutes to you, sir. All right, let me drop these links in here for y'all. Again, good time, not a long time. Y'all let me know if the stream acts funny too, because I was getting some bad numbers on this end. But y'all let me know. But I got an audition tonight, so I have to get this done and then handle that. Tomorrow morning, a meeting with the young barber. And the party starts, all right? I'm going to bring y'all along for as much of the party as I possibly can. I'm not a big partier. I like, my birthday is usually just another day. But when I am going to celebrate my birthday, I like to celebrate and just be around the people that I love. And that's it, man. Feed them and drink with them and smoke with them. And we chill. And then I go on back to work. Back to business. All right, I dropped the links in the chat. Y'all can check out those. If there's a video that you guys haven't seen on this channel, please go check it out. Jonathan Pantoja said it's staticky. All right, keep an eye on it. If it gets any worse than what it is, if I have to start over the stream to get us better quality, I will do that. So y'all just keep me posted. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on the numbers on this side. And we're going to go from there. Again, we're going to go into the... I want to get into everybody's paperwork, but not tonight. So we're going to do... we got the piece of audio from Ron-Ron's case. So we're going to use that. We're going to go through Ron-Ron's case. All the paperwork we can find on that. And then we're going to go through everybody in that list. We'll be doing that as the weeks progress. Because I want to hear all of it. I want to hear everybody's excuses. You know what I'm saying? After the fact. You know what I mean? But right now we're going to finish up what we were doing earlier. We were looking at the Twins paperwork. We looked at the superseding indictment that covered everybody. We also looked at the memorandum that was sent, that was filed for them to try to get the Twins towards the low end of the agreed 10 to 16 years. We all know that didn't work for them. They got 14, ended up doing 12 and a half. All right. Now we're going to go through the evidence in that whole deal right there. All right. We're going to go through the evidence. So let me get this popping right here. There it is.
Let me get y'all over here. Again, salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's get after it. Here we go. Wow. Exhibit A. USAO call number 1. Exhibit A, summary of recordings made by the Flores brothers. Salutes Chucky Chingong on the check-in. Appreciate you. We are back indeed, brother. We are back indeed. All right? We're about to go through this evidence. Salute Upper Echelon in the building. Salutes to you, sir. Here we go. Exhibit A, summary of recordings made by the Flores brothers. USAO call number 1. Salutes Aquino. Everybody back on the check-in. Salutes. Hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate you. Date of recording, 11/9/2008, time 6:10 p.m. Alfredo Guzman Salazar and Margarito Flores. Synopsis: exchange of phone numbers for the couriers to do the 20-key heroin deal. Related event: 20-kilo heroin seizure. All right. 20 kilo share. So this is November, and they left on the 30th. So they had already been doing months and months of stuff up to this point. This is the tail end before their. This is like the last 20 days before they bounce. So that starts 11/9. The first phone call is a phone call between Alfredo and Jay, and it's a 20-key joint, and that got seized. Salutes, it's Shy B-Day on Thursday. It's going down. Another revolution around the sun. I feel 25 years old. Number 2. Date of recording, 11/12/2008, 2:33 a.m. We're going to see what kind of hours these dudes kept too, because damn. Alfredo Guzman Salazar again. Margarito Flores and Pedro Flores both on the call. Further logistical conversation for Sherwin at time of call. Margarito and Alfredillo agree that the twins are to receive 18 keys. All right, what came of that? The related event was 20 keys seized. Number 3, 11/12/2008, unknown time. Alfredo Guzman Salazar and Jay Flores. Alfredillo asks why the Sherwin has not been picked up. Jay agrees to send the courier the following day. Related event, 20 key seizure. It can't be 20 every time. I wonder if it's just ongoing until they got it. But Alfredillo asked why they didn't pick up the Sherwin that day. I don't know, dog. There's other things going on. They couldn't get to it. Guchicano said another one. Shout out Upper Echelon. He said, here's some inside information. The government didn't tell the truth about when we started cooperating, if you noticed. Absolutely. Again, you guys were like your own operation, and they washed their hands of it. You know? Salutes Adrian Torres. Yo, Shy, hundreds up. Salutes to you. But again, this starts off here at 11/9. So now we're 11/12, 9:57 p.m. Unknown male and Pedro Flores. Pedro speaks to courier to arrange pickup of Sherwin. 20 kilo Sherwin seizures, the related event. On 11/12, same day, about 43 minutes later, something like that, Alfredo Guzman Salazar and Pedro Flores are on the phone again. Pedro informs Alfredillo that a meeting with the courier has been scheduled for the following day. All right? Alfredillo's like, what's going on here? Also said 20 is what they quoting. I wonder what the real number is. Yeah, no shit. Let's see. The next day, 11/13/2008, unknown time. Geraldo Baez Leiva and Pedro get on the phone. Pedro tells the courier Baez to meet Pedro's courier at Noah on Mannheim. Not Noah, at Noah. Damn. Ooh, I just aged myself for real. I felt that birthday kick in already. Damn, Noah. If y'all don't know Noah was a spot back in the day. Was a spot back in the day. All right. I don't know what that means right there, Kino. PICIS. I don't know that word, huh? Let me know. Let me know if it's a typo. 11:13, unknown time. Alfredo Guzman Salazar and Pedro Flores. Pedro confirms receipt of the heroin and informs Alfredillo that the courier gave 2 extra, a total of 20 kilos of heroin. Right? So he made up for it with the 2 extra. 11:14, next day, 2:34 p.m. Alfredillo and Peter on the phone. Peter asks Alfredillo to give him the number of a clean cell phone to Chapo so he can call Pedro. So now Chapo wants to call P. Related event. Supposedly, 20 keys of Sharon, Veron. 11:15, 1:49 a.m. Juancho and Peter on the phone. Peter uses the Sherwin quality rules to compare Chapo and Miles' Sherwin. Juancho says that he will reach out to VZN, which is Vicente, to let him know of the poor quality. Again, there was no poor quality. It was pure quality. Puro. Pedro uses the Sherwin quality rules to compare Chapo and Miles' Sherwin. Juancho says he's going to let his boy Vicente know. 20 key Sherwin seizure, 8 key Sherwin seizure. 11/15/2008, time unknown. Felipe Cabrera and Jay Flores are on the phone. Synopsis. Jay tells Felipe that the quality of the Mayo Sherwin was bad. Jay says that he also got Sherwin from Chapo and it was better. So he pulled the same move. They pulled the same move on both of them, just the opposite. You know what I mean? 11/15, 2008, unknown time. Felipe Cabrera and Pedro on the phone. Oh, Kino said Pisces. Yes, sir. Pisces horoscope sign. Smart man. Salutes. Felipe on the phone with Pedro, and Pedro confirms, Pedro tells Felipe that the Sherwin was only 40% puro. Asks that future shipments be at least 60 to 80. See? He was complaining on the good. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Salute, salute, salute. Yay, live chat. Congrats, size. Salutes to you. We are live today. I appreciate you being here. Everybody, please hit the like button. 31 concurrent viewers, 11 likes. Let's get them likes up to the 30s, please. Thank you very much. Upper Echelon said it was all coming from the same batches. It was like 600 keys. 600 keys. All from the same batches. Puro. But they had to use the rules to get people to say what they wanted them to say. So he's telling him, hey man, this is trash. Step your game up. 11:15, unknown time. Felipe and Peter. Peter confirms that they will pay Felipe despite the bad quality. Asked for a number for Felipe's courier to make payment. Upper Echelon said it was 97% pure. Let me know if you want to jump in the private chat, bro. We can go through this together. Let me know. I'm not in there yet. Let me know if you want to go in there. But if not, you can stay right there. We good. 97% puro. Okay? But they told them that it wasn't. They told them it was whack so that they could get them to say something. 11/15/2008, 8:45 p.m. Chapo and Peter Flores on the phone. Pedro asked Chapo to lower the price of the 20 by $5K from its original $55K. Agree to start a 40 kilo a month arrangement in the future. All right, so that's the call that we heard. That's oh, mi hermano, whatever he said. You know what I'm saying? That's that one. Here we go. 11/15/2008 at 9:15 p.m. So it's the same day, half hour later. Peter arranges to make a payment to Chapo for 20 of heroin. Chapo hands the phone to an unknown male who gives Peter instructions on how to make payment for the 20. That's the guy he said that he would get the payment to a guy named Lázaro in Chicago. All right? $11:15, same day. For some reason this says 5 minutes earlier before that call. It's Alfredillo and Peter. Peter tells Alfredillo that he just spoke to Chapo. How they got two 9:15s on the same day? Y'all tweak, see? I should have been a lawyer. 9:10, Peter tells Alfredillo that he just spoke to Chapo and arranged for payment. Ask Alfredillo for 5 more keys of the same heroin. Upper Echelon said that guy was the Colombian drug lord that testified against Chapo, who got on the phone. That's the unknown male, huh? That's the Colombian. Okay. Gucci Cano said, damn, I know a Lázaro too. This Lázaro probably dead and gone, though. I know this one we talking about. Unless he was a pup in the game. And he's the man now. I don't know. Let's see. So that's 9:10. 9:15 again. Unknown male, Pedro Flores. Pedro calls the number given during the Chapo call to arrange the payment for the 20 kilos. 11:24. So days later, Alfredillo and Peter get on the phone. Peter confirms the number of a Chapo courier and says that he will make a $1 million payment to Chapo. $1 million. All right? 11/26/2008. Happy Thanksgiving. Unknown time. Alfredillo and Jay. Alfredillo calls looking for Peter. Tells Jay that a courier is waiting to receive a payment of $1 million. 11/26, same day, unknown time. Alfredillo and Peter get on the phone together. Peter tells Alfredillo that he used the money for something else and will put another $1 million together by the following day to make the payment. All right. So is this sounds like biding time, and that money gone. That money's in the if that money existed at all. That money probably didn't exist at all. This is all seizures and shit. 11/22, so now we're going backwards again. Felipe Cabrera and Jay are on the phone. Jay tells Felipe that his courier thought he had a tail while making payment of the $715K. Right? So Felipe got he feeling a little heat on his neck. You know what I mean? He's feeling a little heat on his neck. 11/22/2008, Felipe and Jay get on the phone. Jay tells Felipe that he delivered $715K to Felipe's courier. 11/22, unknown time, Felipe and Jay. Felipe tells Jay that his courier believed he was followed from the $715K money drop. So they're feeling the pressure. Which Intel, I'm sure the twins are feeling the pressure at this point. 11/29/2008, unknown. So this is days after that. Juancho and Jay get on the phone. Juancho references a courier. Jay asks if Juancho is with Vicente. 11/29/2008, unknown time. Vicente Zambada, Juancho, and Jay Flores are on the phone. Juancho answers, hands phone to Vicente. Jay tells Vicente that the quality of the heroin from Felipe was bad. Jay paid Felipe for the heroin. Jay found a soldier to get 20 to 30 rocket launchers. Vicente agrees to accept in the U.S. at double cost. All right, so now we're getting into Las Armas here. So he got smashed up on a rocket launcher deal, huh? What's up? Salutes. Y'all with me? Got a downtick here. As long as the usual suspects are still here, none of it matters. 11/6/2008. So we're backtracking again. Juancho and Peter get on the phone. Peter confirms loads of 87 and 91 kilos of brocaine from Juancho. LA seizures. Los Angeles seizures. (11/13/2008), 7:32 p.m. Juancho and Peter are on the phone. Peter asks Juancho to have his courier in LA turn his phone on so the twins can receive 52 kilos of brocaine. Right? Between 11:13 and 11:16, Juan Guzman Rocha, which is Juancho, and Peter Flores. Peter asks Juancho to have his courier in LA turn his phone on. 11/25/2008, Juancho and Jay. Jay tells Juancho that he will send payment for a past load. 11/29/2008, Juan Guzman Rocha, Juancho, and Peter Flores. Peter asks Juancho when he can deliver a load. Juancho says he will have 296 or 297 kilos Monday or Tuesday. LA seizures. 11:30, which to me is the day that they got picked up. The day that they jumped on the airplane and bounced. The day that Val loaded everybody else and got out of Dodge. So 11:30, Juancho and Jay get on the phone. Juancho and Jay discuss a courier pickup payment for the LA loads, LA seizures. 11/28/2008, unknown time, Pocos Pelos and Jay Flores are on the phone. Rambo is in town to unalive 3 people. References being with Chapo. Margarito tells Rambo that he is giving him money as a gift. Let me read that again. This is Pocos Pelos and Jay Flores on the phone. Rambo is in town to unalive 3 people. References being with Chapo. Jay tells Rambo that he's giving him money as a gift. I need to understand it a little better. Salutes to y'all. Between May and June 2008. So we're back in time again. Germán Olivares and Peter Flores. Olivares tells Pedro that a 400 kilo load is on the way. Germán asks for $22,000 a key for the load. Germán asks about payment for the twins' bill. Between May and June 2008. Now, mind you, there better not nobody jump into the chat and be like, you see, they owed money. No, Papa, this is when they was taking down loads. So every time they owed somebody something, it was more heat on them. Between May and June 2008, Oliveira says that JR has been trying to get a hold of the twins to collect the payment. Peter says that they will deliver $1.5 million to Olivares' courier. Between 11:10 and 11:15, 2008, unknown time, Germán and Peter get on the phone. Olivares informs Peter that a payment was short. Pedro says he made a total deposit of $2.15 million, of which $1.05 million was bound for Olivares. Late October 2008. So we're going backwards here. Manuel Fernandez Navarro, Peter Flores, and Jay Flores on the phone, unknown time. Peter informs Puerca of Jay's recent mountaintop meeting with Chapo, Mayo, Vicente, and Oliveras, and etc. Peter and Puerca discuss the twins' running debt with Puerca has climbed as high as $40 million. At the time, was around $15 million. Peter informs Puerca that Chapo wanted the twins to set up Musico to be unalived. Hold on. Shit's getting crazy. Y'all still with me? Hundreds up in the chat. Right? Hundreds up in the chat. Peter informs Puerca of Margarito's recent mountaintop meeting with Chapo, Mayo, Vicente, Olivares, etc. Peter and Puerca discussed the twins' running debt with Puerca has climbed as high as $40 million. Mind you, they've been doing this on their own for months now, and they're running out of excuses. They're running out of time. They're running out of bread. They're running out of goodwill. Well, probably not out of bread, but running out of goodwill. You know what I'm saying? Salutes Yayo on the check-in. Salutes Velez. Hundreds up. Salutes to you. All right. So now they're $40 million in debt with just one person. And Peter informs Puerca that Chapo wanted the twins to set up Musico to be unalived. Now, the twins have said many times on this channel that Musico is their guy. They like that guy. So I'm sure they had a problem with that. Late October 2008. Shout out Ivan in the chat. Salutes to you on the check-in. Appreciate you all. Glad y'all are here. Late October 2008, unknown time, Manuel Fernandez and Pedro Flores. Puerca and Pedro discussed receiving a load of brocaine from ABL on credit. I guess that's Arturo Beltran Leiva. Puerca and Pedro discussed receiving a load of brocaine from Arturo on credit. Puerca references the Sinaloa Beltran War and tells Peter that he is afraid that Arturo Beltran Leiva and Musico will be mad that Puerca has received loads from Chapo and Mayo. It's a dangerous, dangerous game, boy. A very cold game. All right? Late October, early November 2008. Manuel Puerca and Peter and Jay on the phone. Further discussions of planning a load with Arturo Beltran Leiva. So these dudes were still dealing with both sides. At any moment, this could have gone left, way left, in many different ways. So many different ways. So many different ways it could have gone left. Further discussions of planning a load with the Arturo Beltran Leiva. At time of the call, load as big as 500, 600 keys contemplated. Peter asked to trade kilos of brocaine in Mexico City for kilos in Guadalajara. 1.4 ton brocaine seizure in LA. This is what we're leading up to with this. November 2008, 2:16 p.m. Puerca and Jay on the phone. Jay tells Puerca that Arturo Beltran Leiva load could be as large as 1 ton. Puerca says that he will agree to a 1 ton deal if they get 15 days to make payment to Arturo Beltran Leiva, or a 500 kilo load if they're given 10 days to make payment. Whew. Dancing with the devil. For sure. Hit the like button, y'all. 11/13/2008. 1 p.m. Puerca and Peter Flores on the phone. Puerca informs Peter that he has sent 600 kilos of the Arturo Beltran Leiva Hope from Mexicali to L.A. Puerca is holding 440 kilos in Mexicali, which he will send north the following Monday. 11/17/2008. That month of October was bananas. I mean, that November, those last 30 days they was around. Puerca and Peter Flores. Peter confirms delivery of 1.04 tons in LA. Peter and Puerca discuss how they will make payment to Arturo Beltran Leiva and Musico. Fernando Ortiz said, can't trust a dude named Puerca. Facts. 100%. These names is too crazy. I want to know who was the guy that was tough enough to say, y'all ain't gonna name me no girl name, all right? Period. Who was tough enough to do that? Jonathan Pantoja said, I don't know how they ain't mess around and have a heart attack, stroke, or any type of high blood pressure. For sure, you know what I'm saying? Salutes, Diego. We here, Uncle Shy. Salutes to you, Diego. Glad to have you. Upper Echelon said, bro, it was just another day, another month. Man, boy. Motherfuckers got ice in their veins. That shit look busy. I done seen 11-something teen for the last hour and shit. But another day, another month. Let's see. Where was I? So boom, Peter and Puerca discuss how they'll make payment to Arturo Beltran Leyva and Musico. 11/22/2008, Puerca and Peter on the phone. Puerca and Peter further discuss paying ABL and Musico. Generally discuss the twins' account with Puerca, reference past loads. Upper Echelon said they call him Puerca or Animal because what he did to his enemies, specifically Los Zetas. Yeah, we're going to get into him. Definitely going to get into him. Diego said the live been cracking today. Salutes. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm working hard over here. Yeah, I'm gonna look into Puerca. I'm gonna look into all these characters. This is something that we were gonna do anyway. So between here and the documentary, whatever pops up, we're gonna check it out. Where we at? 11/24/2008. Puerca and Peter Flores. Peter and Puerca further discuss paying. There's a lot of talk about paying Beltran Leyva and Musico. Next card, 11/25. Pedro and Puerca further discuss paying them. 11:30, the day that these guys are pulled out of there. Juancho and Margarito. Juancho informs Margarito that Chapo is looking for a trafficker in Mexicali named Tico because Tico stole a load from Chapo. Juancho warns Jay to be careful because Tico provided info to SSP. Right? So Tico's on the loose and they want that dude. 10/29/2008. We backtracking again. Upper Echelon said that Laliman story is insane. Well, we're gonna get through it. See, salutes to Oakland Leaks because he gets the privilege of having the Spanish and the information and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm able to get a couple of these translations down, I'm hoping somebody finds the traidor in English. Once we get some of these English things popping, or YouTube rolls out the function that does the instant translation, or not instant translation, but you can add a translation track to it. Once they roll that out to everybody, this will be a lot easier, a lot better, and it'll get my voice acting practice on and stepped up because I'll be able to to translate some of this stuff. 10/29, we just did that. No. 10/29, we backtracking again. Manuel LNU, so that's Musico. So Jay and Musico on the phone. Musico informs Jay that Arturo Beltran Leyva has a 4-ton load coming to Mexico through Panama. Musico was concerned that Andy was arrested in Panama with a 2-ton load. Always worried when somebody get popped with the load. Is it the load? It's not the load. It's what they're going to say. 11/13/2008, Musico and Jay on the phone again. Musico informs Jay that half of the 600 kilo load is in Mexico City and the other half is in Culiacan. Absolutely. Upper Echelon said this is good because later on, as the project unfolds, everyone on this channel will be up to date on how all the dots connect. We were talking about it earlier, dog. Like there's not another channel that has all of the information right there under the roof than this one. Gucci Kano said I can help translate, bro, too, if you need me, for sure. I'll keep that in mind. Appreciate you. Here we go. 11/2/2008, part 1. It is Animal, Musico, Peter, Jay. Part 2 is Alfredillo, Miguel Belloso, Juan Pablo Bastidas, and Peter and Jay. Part 1. 3-way communication between Puerca, Musico, and both twins. Negotiate what eventually becomes the 1.04-ton load. Puerca and Musico reference the war and their desire for the violence to end. Part 2. Compadre comes over in person. Discuss a 276 kilo load on the way to Chicago via train. Compadre explains Chapo's use of submarines and 747s to move Hope into Mexico. Compadre discusses the impending arrival of a submarine load in which Compadre and the twins have invested. Submarines, boy. We playing submarine games. 10/21/2008, 2:16 p.m. Tomás Arevalo Renteria and Peter Flores. Peter and Arevalo discussed payment for a past shipment of 15 keys of heroin. 10/22/2008. It's a lot. It's a lot. 2:16 p.m. Arevalo and Peter. Peter tells Arevalo that his courier will deliver payment for the past shipment of 15 kilos at 4 that day. Peter tells Arevalo that the payment will be bigger than the $700K owed for the 15 kilos and tells Arevalo to apply the extra money to a future transaction. Right, got to keep these dudes pacified. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep these dudes pacified. Got to make, you've been waiting for your money. I know, don't worry. We got some extra for you, dog. Shout out Sally Correa on the check-in. Salutes to you. Thank you for being here. She said you are the only one that has accurate information about this. 100% correct, though. We try. I don't know if we're 100%, but we try to get as close as possible and try to weed through the bullshit. Again, sometimes we're at the mercy of the internet. We're at the mercy of people's stories. We're at the mercy of memory. But we do what we can to try to get as much facts as possible. So I appreciate you for being here, Sally Correa. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. 11/14/2008, 2:24 p.m. Arevalo and Peter. Arevalo passes the name and number of his courier, Turuco, for the 12-kilo heroin deal. January 5th, 2009. So at this point, they are in custody, and they've been put behind a desk and I guess told to get to work, because by this time they're in custody and they're in the United States. Arevalo and Peter and Jay Flores are on this call. The twins call Arevalo from custody to ask him to help them by getting full IDs for Musico and Juancho. I wonder where Arevalo thought they were at this time, or what, had their absence from the whole month of December been noticed. So the twins called Arevalo from custody to ask him to help them by getting full IDs for Musico and Juancho. They need IDs. Got to get out of Dodge. January 13, 2009, 3:50 p.m. Arevalo, Peter, and Jay on the phone. The twins called Arevalo from custody to ask for his assistance with their cooperation. 1/13/2009, 3:59. So 9 minutes later, Arevalo, J, and P, the twins called Arevalo from custody to ask for his assistance with their cooperation. And a third time at 4:20 p.m. The twins called Arevalo from custody to ask his assistance for their cooperation at 4:20. I wish they wish they would have been able to just smoke something at 4:20 and not have to deal with none of that shit. Damn. Upper echelon say he's my worker. He was my right-hand man. He knows where I was at. Okay. He was your guy. That makes sense. All right. Exhibit B. All right. Exhibit B. The following seizures of rugs and rug proceeds were directly facilitated through the Flores brothers' cooperation. This might quite possibly be the same list that I rang off earlier, but we're going to go through it again. Here we go. May 26, 2008, 8 kilos of brocaine, South Holland, Illinois. August 9, 2008, 250 kilos of brocaine in Melrose Park, Illinois. October 7, 2008, approximately 15 kilos of heroin in Chicago, Illinois. On or about November 4th, 2008, approximately $4 million in United States currency in Hinsdale, Illinois. Damn, boy, listen, man. If y'all forgot any addresses, if there might be a little house somewhere where Stashley is chilling, or maybe Stashley missed that one too, just drop me a number. If it ever just pops up in your head, just let me know the address to the house, man. It's probably still abandoned right now. $4 million on November 4th, 2008. November 13th, 2008, 20 kilos of heroin, North Lake, Illinois. On or about November 13th, 2008, 8 kilos of heroin, Chicago, Illinois. November 14th, 2008, 12 kilos of heroin in Chicago, Illinois. November 14th, 2008, 77 kilos of brocaine in the shipment between Ontario, California, bound for Chicago. 86 kilos on November 15th from the same place, Ontario, California, bound for Chicago. November 15, 2008, law enforcement seized approximately 600 kilos of brocaine in Los Angeles, California. Bro, it's not worth the time. They wanted to give the girls 11 years. the keys, to give me the address, not worth the time? Shit. Yeah, I ain't got 11 years. I ain't got 11 years. On or about November 17, 2008, approximately $1 million. On or about November 18, 2008, 89 kilos of brocaine, Ontario, California, bound for Chicago. November 21st, 08, 290 kilos of brocaine in Los Angeles, California. October 29, 2008, $4.7 million in United States currency in Hinsdale, Illinois. On or about November 22nd, 2008, approximately $715,000 in United States currency in Chicago, Illinois. November 25th, Happy Thanksgiving, 2008, $4.7 million in United States currency in Romeoville, Illinois. Whew. On or about November 30th, 2008, law enforcement seized approximately 154 kilos of brocaine in Los Angeles, California. November 30th, 2008, 322 keys of brocaine en route from Ontario, California to Chicago. November 30th, 2008, law enforcement also seized approximately $407,547. Yeah, they couldn't leave the $7 in United States currency in the Los Angeles, California area. Exhibit C, the following defendants were charged in substantial part due to the Flores brothers' cooperation. And again, the Flores brothers were not the only cooperators involved in all of these people's cases. Make sure you remember that. There was a very intricate web all over the place of this shit going on. United States versus Joaquin Guzman Loera. Chapo, Mayo, Vicente, Alfredillo, Alfredo Vázquez Hernandez, Juancho, Germán Olivares, Felipe Cabrera, Thomas Arevalo, Heriberto Zazueta Godoy, Edgar Manuel Valencia Ortega. United States versus Arturo Beltrán Leiva, El Músico, El Animal. United States versus Geraldo Valles Leiva, U.S. versus Arran Carillo, U.S. versus Elliot Buckner, U.S. versus Justice Turner. We're going to look into some of these people. Justin Turner, Lerone Price, A.B. United States versus Dondrick McDowell. United States versus Terrence Brown, Lynn Rowe. United States versus Ronald Smith, Kevin Smith. United States versus Cesar Perez. Rolando Villaseñor, Jorge Lamas, Francisco Espinoza, Antonio Aguilera, Daniel Torres, Fernando Villaseñor, Amiel Cartoon, Carlos Hishme, Juan Rocha, Hector Cimental, Gerardo Torres, Omar LNU, Jesus Medrano, Santos Patino, Tomas Nayadek Jr., Edward Smith. United States versus Ron Collins, a.k.a. Ron. United States versus Franklin Brown, a.k.a. Skinny. Somebody from his size popped up in the comments recently. United States versus Malik Rafati, Taha Zaid. United States versus Douglas Greer, Byron Cathy. United States versus Tommy Jones. Wonder if that's Tommy. United States versus Kylie Murray. U.S. versus Jose Rubio. U.S. versus Ricky Bell. Not the Ricky Bell from Belle Biv DeVoe. And U.S. versus Waleed Salama. And that is it. That is the evidence. Whew. That took an hour. Upper Echelon said this is the backstory of Justin Turner. He's just one of the people we're going to look up. Dante Pantoja said if only there was an AI feature to have it come off like in Austin Powers every time you said $1 million. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for YouTube to roll that out. You know what I'm saying? When they roll it out, I'll take advantage of it. Salutes. All right, we waiting on Upper Echelon to drop that story. Salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. We've been doing our Thug Thizzle all day. Action required. Action required. Blah, blah, blah. Somebody just said in the comments, man, they ain't got no more stories than this. You crazy? That's a whole lifetime. Every 15 minutes is a story in the situation that they were in. Upper Echelon said, remember, there's more in different districts. Well, I'm looking to find a couple of, go through them, see what we can find online and read it. Brandy Davis, you gonna give us a list, bro? Put it in the Discord. Put it in the Discord. We're gonna look it up. We're gonna find it. Wow. That was a lot. But Jay says it was an everyday thing at that point. A regular day. On the phone, back and forth. Facilitating this and that. But the difference was it wasn't regular business as usual. The difference this time was the pressure's on. You ain't got the money to give up. You ain't got the money to pay for the product. So, Upper Echelon says she came out on Vlad and Queen Pins. So then I'm gonna put that on the list to make that a video too. Matter of fact, let me take a note of what you just said right here so I can keep that in mind. All right, I got a note of that. That was that. That was that. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was just what? Just October and November of phone calls, and not even all of October. That was just towards the end of October through November. Again, they got snatched up and put on that plane at the end of November, and then they were out of Dodge. So, But yeah, I look into this Brandy Davis too, and if she got a Vlad video, we could react straight to that. See what she talking about. Yael said, wasn't her dad a big rug lord too? She was Justin's girlfriend, and her dad was our customer. I think I know. Okay, I think I'm putting these two. I get it now. Okay, I get it now. I remember this conversation. Bet we're gonna look into all of that. All of that. I want to get into all these. I'm going to try to find all of these other paperworks, these Vicentes and all of that good stuff. But yeah, Yael, you see, that's what he said. That was a customer. Again, out of all of this paperwork, not a lot of stuff was redacted. Everything was pretty much there, so that was dope. But we got through it. We got through a lot of paperwork. I'm going to cut and edit that now. Put that out in pieces throughout the week. Upper Echelon said there's Eugene Cobbs from Philly. His son's a professional boxer. Heard about him too. Gonna look into that. I actually saw a couple of his son's fights. And some sparring footage. Yeah. Fernando said, not sure if YouTube blocked my last post. It's the book in English. It's the link. You try to send me the link. Here, I'm gonna give you a temporary wrench real quick, right? And if you have that temporary wrench, you can drop the link right here and I can snatch it up. Give me 1 sec. Throw hundreds up in the chat. Move that up. Boom, boom, boom. So I can give you a temporary wrench real quick. Yo, this little button that got the little heart right here, it be in the way, dog. And boom. I gave you a wrench, Fernando. See if you could try it again. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, the book in English. I wanted to check that out. But yeah, if you get a chance, try to throw that back in there. John Hernandez said, wasn't it hilarious when one of the twins said they didn't want to sell those keys of H, so they threw it away? Yeah, the story is so deep, I don't even remember that part. Shout out John Hernandez on the check-in though. So they threw it away. Yeah, I mean losses. They was with the if the cheese fall on the floor, throw that shit away. And at the end of the day, you're not gonna sell that shit to the people that are expecting grade A 97% Budo from you. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start making my exit. We're just waiting to we threw them in the garage and we threw them in the garbage can.
Jonathan Pantry donated $5. Salute for staying on the grind with the lingo and all the content you find. Shout out to the chat and for Twin helping us with the stories. 100.
Salutes to Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 power chat. Appreciate you. He says, salutes for staying on the grind with the lingo and all the content you find. Shout out to the chat and for the twin helping us with the story. Salutes to you, Jonathan, bro. You're always appreciated around here, bro. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm saying they probably sold it, yeah. Or they probably threw it in the trash. Because he said right here, we threw them in a garbage can because the feds had them traced. There's more to the stories. Y'all hear. No, I hear you, John Hernandez. We with you, bro. We with you. All right. Hundreds up in the chat, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, go do my audition. I'm going to edit this after the fact, and we should be back live tomorrow. We'll probably get into the Ron Collins stuff tomorrow. Again, Fernando, if you're out there, I threw you a wrench. Let me see. Let me make sure you got your wrench. I threw you a wrench, so if you're able to throw the link in here, we'd appreciate that. If not, I'll catch you on the rebound. Jay said, yes, we made the feds go get them from the garbage can. Boom, got it. Salutes to you. Thank you very much, Fernando. I appreciate you, bro. Let me get this saved up right here. Yes, indeed, John Hernandez. The secret is no longer the secret is out. So this is one of Jay Flores' burner accounts. All right. Salutes to you, Yael. I appreciate you on the check-in for sure. John Hernandez laughing. You done caught up. They in here. We get a little help in here from time to time with the stories. He said it works. I'm gonna save this link. Let me save this link. No worries, John Hernandez. We appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Fernando said I went through the first few pages and it seems accurate. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you because I really wanted to check this shit out. Really wanted to check this out. So let me save this though real quick. I'm gonna save it right here. He lies. Jay said he lies about our relationship in that book. Cool. When we get to that lie, jump in the private chat. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about his lies. We'll see what he's talking about. Salutes and hundreds to Jonathan Pantoja. For sure. Salutes to I can't minimize. Here we go. There we go. Get out of here. Trying to get this back. I got that saved, which is dope. Salutes to John Hernandez for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel on that level. Thank you all, per usual. Chuck E. Cheese gonna say he talks about you guys. Was he hating? That's what it sounds like he's saying. Jay got all the phones. We got the Discord, everything right there represented in emojis. Even the big red phone right there. All right, that's the big red phone that Crenshaw was talking about. Like, who do you call in these situations? Pick up the big red phone, bro. Who you call? Again, salutes to you, John Hernandez. We appreciate you being here, bro. You're more than welcome. Come through and kick it anytime, dog. We'll be live again tomorrow. And you know, getting at it this week. I appreciate you. All right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna look for some music so that we could get out of here with, so I could go do this audition, get up bright and early tomorrow, see the barber, and then get on live with y'all. Again, next week, Wednesday, barring they don't cut my, boom, popped up on the screen. Salute to John Hernandez, donate $4.99 to Super Chat. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Word from Jay. God bless y'all. Stay off the streets. Ain't nothing out there. What was I going to say? Yeah, next week, Wednesday, NBC, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, Chicago PD. Barring my scene isn't cut, I will be on Chicago PD. So y'all take a look and look for Ildo. Not Waldo. Y'all go in there and find Ildo. And let's see what's happening. All right? Go in there and let's see what's happening. Right? Take this wrench back real quick. Again, I ain't got many wrenches out there just because we don't need them yet. But don't worry, when it's time and I need wrenches, I will be knighting fools in the chat and be like, go get them. You know what I'm saying? For the other ones, we drop a clap token on them. So I'm going to work on that, get that popping. Chucky Chigon said, twins got good hearts, just got put in a no-win situation. Yep, salutes to you, Chucky. They're at our throats over that sentiment. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what else we got here. I'm throwing my hundreds up in the chat. Y'all can start dropping y'all hundreds up in the chat. We about to get out of here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you very much. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we will cover some of the other stuff we got lined up. There's no lack of information out there, so we're going to use it all. We're going to take advantage of it. The wrench is just for, you know, little special things. You could be able to time out somebody in the chat. You could put a link in the chat. It doesn't let you put a link in the chat unless you have a wrench. You know what I'm saying? So, again, let's go through the chat real quick and check everybody that checked in. Salutes to you, Jonathan Pantoja, usual suspects, 323G, 030 North, DJ 20s, Yael, Oso, Mr. Eddie Jimenez, salutes to you, Chucky Chingon, per usual, Aquino, salutes to you, Upper Echelon, we appreciate you, Gucci Cano, we appreciate you, sir, Adrian Torres, who else we got here? Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Salutes. It's been a while. We ain't seen you. Glad to have you back. Right? Yayo, salutes to you. Appreciate you being here. Velez, per usual. Ivan, per usual. Fernando, thank you. You came through in the clutch. And we're going to go through that. I want to check that out. I'm going to make that a series. Let's see who's telling lies. You know, we got a couple of guys that are willing to call them out on their lies. Shout out Diego Ramos. Appreciate you being here. Sally Correa, we appreciate your comment. Thank you very much for coming through. John Hernandez, you're welcome. Stay tuned, bro. And I think that is about it. Also, appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great night, man. Salutes. All right? And here we go.
Was she mad at you? If you knew or understood why she loved, realized why she is precious, she important to us. How much she means to the future without the damage is done. You stand accused, the abuser who murdered daughters and sons. Kissed by stars, shadow killer light from afar. Eyesight with a spark, search for what she find in the dark. Small in the frame, big brain, out in the heart. Good with a secret, no shame, like her, she smart. Maybe inside another life she find us in fine arts, but we ain't born with choices, so she hopeless when life's hard. Lost and alone for naked, live finding a way. Making alliance, be a loyal dog and wait for a day. The corner warned to the street lights, fed to the stay. The curb heard the crosswalk cry as she walked away. The church was her praying, she was one they could save. A disappointed system couldn't make her a slave. how you look at her, you wish you could protect her, cause you see something good in her. You see what we all see, there's more than just the hood in her. We can see her greatness and devils trying to shoot at her. Chaos under madness, junkies trying to shoot her up. Old men trying to give her babies, white wolves out to chew her up. She more than just a doorway, it's more than just to shoot 'em up. More than just a poor girl, this cold world is using up. Tragedy, travesty, the murder of her majesty, complete and utter blasphemy, end result catastrophe. Generations wiped out, the future is a casualty. Anything concerning her, I prefer you asking me. Also do it candidly, in a low tone with reverence, or end up in a box standing over you a reverend. She's sacred far as we concerned, this here is a holy place. Big brother, she chose a blow holes to your face.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. Give myself half a chance, I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I could make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, that was what used to be.
Played to an early grave in a game she thought she could play. She might have made it a business to be a business one day, but all that business is finished. No hope for words left to say, no more lessons from mistakes. No graduation day, no getting over the awkwardness of being a teen. No more late nights on the block, pearling blunts for the team. More tears and vigils, more blood stains the streets, more division between the living, cutting flesh for the beef. Vengeance is on the table, this revenge is so sweet. Insatiable is the appetite, awaken the beast. Irrational thoughts and actions make the most sense to me. What's happening is gonna happen, we gon' die, we eat. Everything, every single motherfucking piece, and even then, no comparison to what you owe me. I have nothing, and only one thing left to gain. I promise I'ma walk you through flames, screaming a name.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance, I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the differences that I could make, the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I'd die before I choose to break.
Hanging from a thread till you dead, cause your partner put a price on your head. Cause your chick was laying up in his bed, she getting details, spilling every word that you said. She working retail, thirsty bitch just trying to get ahead. If history tell us anything, y'all both end up dead. It's just a street tale, a fable, some shit someone said. Sit at the table and hope there's more to offer than bread. Pulled out the cradle, first steps you getting chased by a fed. No head starts, just body parts and lead sparks. Old religion, brand new hate and weak hearts. Oligarchs, krakens, dragons, you see sharks. Imagine you could manage to maneuver the deep part. You a savage, you can have it, just show all your teeth sharp. If you could grab it, you could stab it, just aim for the bleeding heart. The ones that show compassion, the soldier that seeks art. Does the artist that wage war take over or take part? Taking a knee, thinking no one faithful is me. I'm good people in bad lands, no evil live within me. I mind mine, I'll survive, find this land's for the free. If I'm mistaken, I'm forsaken, no one rescuing me. Residual effects, stray bullets through familiar necks. For any number of infractions that I deem disrespect. Your beliefs, you deserve better, but we both in the shit. You just haven't come to grips with it yet. Fight or flight, and they ain't really nowhere to go. If your back is against the wall and you ain't throwing no blows, you gon' crumble in the rubble, become blood in the snow. If you a victim, they collect them, grab the body and go. Dig them and ditch them, total disregard for the soul. Gas them and lit them, watch the flesh burn in the glow. Where we live and catch a shivering, it's a hell you don't know. Your best hope is that your dying ain't slow, or your dying's a show. Where we at, it's every man for his own. A bloody backdrop, where killers just zone and slice flesh to the bone. Masked and gloved up front of your home. A flash of gun, but the side of your dome. Fresh blood from a stone, dents in your sense. Kick your fucking ball through the fence, dare you to say something. No sense in sitting around in suspense. Find out what's next, open your fucking mouth, disrespect. See the extent of how my life is intense. She beautiful and oppressed in a permanent summer dress. She a servant and still she blessed. Children cradled against her breast, whispering prayers, wishing their souls the best, knowing that they forgotten, not forgetting they're blessed. The bloodiest red lights, just piles of dead life. Something must be broken
the glyphs wasn't read right. You think them Bible papers would shed light? Yeah, right. Burn after reading, tell the preacher I'm leaving.